people, what's up? How's your night going? You already know what time it is. It's time for some late night gossip with your host, Ronette.
Trish.
And Nicole.
So today, it's episode is gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna be talking about some conspiracy theories for our favorite childhood cartoon shows. So, if you guys like conspiracies and would like to see a different perspectives on them, stay. And if you don't want your childhood ruined, viewers' discretion is advised.
Stay.
Stay
Nice.
also. You can just mute us. But like give us the views, you know?
True.
Give us 30 minutes.
The first
Oh, wait.
one.
Mhm.
30 minutes? Oh, watching us 30 minutes. Okay, the first one. You guys know SpongeBob, right? SpongeBob
Yes.
SquarePants.
Yes.
A
Ooh, I love that
classic.
show.
A classic TV show.
Yes,
So,
yes.
This is one of the theories is that the world of SpongeBob SquarePants is a product of a nuclear testing. That's the theory.
Oh, I've heard about that.
You've heard of
on
this?
TikTok, I think.
Really?
But like just a small bit. I don't know what you're gonna tell me, but I know a small bit about
Okay,
it.
so here's a little description of it.
Okay.
So, while never explicitly confirmed by the show or the creators, there's a heavy speculation that the world of SpongeBob SquarePants is a product of a nuclear testing. The city of Bikini Bottoms is believed to be beneath the island of Bikini Atoll, where in actual history, the US detonated 23 different nuclear bombs during the Cold War. According to the theory, the extensive testing impacted the creatures surrounding the area, and thus SpongeBob SquarePants and his friends were born. Fans claim there's some evidence to support this theory, such as typical imagery of nuclear explosions showing up in the show a lot. Also, there's also anthropomorphism and the obvious. I actually don't know. Like maybe like like deformed fish or something. Maybe I don't know. And the obvious connection between the names Bikini Bottom and Bikini Atoll. That's one of the thing.
Okay.
As mentioned, no one with SpongeBob SquarePants has confirmed this theory to be true, though it certainly does seem plausible that this cartoon is connected to this event in some way.
Okay.
But
guys
how
think
did he? Isn't he like a sponge or like a fucking?
Yeah, what is
sponge?
he?
But like, how did? If the bot like underwater, aren't they like they live in underwater, right?
Yeah,
So,
they all
like,
live in the water.
and
But
the
isn't
rest
it
of
weird
them,
that there's
yeah,
a squirrel living underneath too? If you think about it.
it's even more weird that a sponge is living.
Maybe the part where it's like nuclear bombing is like all these fishes can talk.
Maybe. But I think
Maybe.
even their town or their city, doesn't it kind of look like
Like
shards
downtown?
and pieces
Oh,
of
no.
like downtown, like shards and pieces. If you were to have a nuclear explosion or something,
Oh yeah.
you'd have shards and pieces, and then that could be their home. And then
Yeah.
usually that's what happens in like, or I don't know what happens under the water, but like if
Something
like
happened.
fish make it their home, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
then,
like
like,
these
bacterial-
metal
yeah.
pieces or whatever that was left
Yeah.
over.
Mhm.
They ended up habitating the habitating
living.
They make a shelter.
in these
Yeah.
pieces
But
of
Even I think man, it's been so long since I watched SpongeBob.
yeah.
But the one I saw on TikTok was like they're saying their lagoon or something. Is it lagoon?
Yeah,
Like their I almost said spoon. I meant pool or like ocean. Is like is the it's dirt. What do you call that? It's
What? The leftovers of the nuclear or something like that?
no, but it's like oil spillage kind of vibe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's like because I think their pool or their ocean is gray or black or something like that. Or that's what I heard from TikTok. So yeah.
Maybe they do like talk about or show like how the ocean is like getting polluted and shit like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably why, because of the oil spilling thing.
Do you know the apparently the secret recipe for the patty is the crab is Mr. Krabs himself.
Oh,
yeah.
I heard about that.
I heard of that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And that like even the restaurant is like a crab cage looking like. So all along.
That's why his daughter is he adopted a adopted a whale because his family members are probably all in the Krabby Patty.
Oh my god, that's
he just fucking adopted himself way to the whales or something because there's no more crabs.
oh my god.
That's actually fucked. That's fucked.
I like that. I like that
I like
theory.
You do? Okay, here's another one. You guys know
You
Rugrats?
do.
You
Rugrats.
guys know Rugrats, the TV
Yeah.
show?
I've heard of the
can-
name, but I've
I
never seen
never
the
really
show.
watch it, but I just know of like a few episodes. It's basically like these kids
Oh, yes, I know,
these
yes.
babies, right? These babies.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So apparently all the Rugrat babies minus baby Dill are dead.
Okay.
So according to this extremely dark theory, all the main babies of Rugrats are dead and merely a figment of Angelica's imagination. Angelica is the oldest sister, I believe. The
Is
oldest.
she alive?
She's alive, and all these babies are
But why
basically, like,
is
they're all
why is she
dead.
hallucinating random babies?
Maybe
No,
she's
they're-
traumatized.
You know how like all the babies they're all from their parents are all friends, right?
Oh,
Mhm.
so she's like she has a third eye or something.
So basically, Chucky died in childbirth with his mother.
Oh.
Tommy
Mhm.
was a stillbirth, and Phil and Lil were actually one child of an unknown gender that was aborted by their parents.
Oh.
This presumably explains the personality traits of each parent in the show and why none of them ever bothered to keep an eye on their children. So they think like
So
this
they don't. What?
last child is basically imagining all these babies.
Wait, so the parents are like they don't care for the kids?
No, the parents know they're all done. Or like in the show, they don't really show the parents that much, or like
Mhm.
you know they're always out, or it's
Mhm,
mostly about like the show. I mean the adventures of these babies, right?
Yeah.
And they never really incorporate the parents in it. So they're saying that the reason why that is because there's never children to begin with, but they're all dead. And Angelica is basically imagining all these children.
Oh,
Wait, does her
I get that. I
parent-
get that.
Did her parents tell her about the other kids?
Yeah, why
that
didn't they
they're not?
tell?
Yeah, like she's hallucinating. They should have like told her
Like,
like
her parents
they're
are like,
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're not there. Like, why can't they just do that?
Yeah.
But is it like, is she still too young to accept reality?
Maybe.
Or maybe it's what's keeping her.
Or maybe the parents are just going
Help.
along with it, you know? But like
Mm.
really they're all dead. That's actually
Maybe
kinda
maybe
sad.
they're going to. Maybe they're depressed too. You know.
Oh, the parents?
Mm.
Yeah. So like maybe they want to keep that, like, that presence alive. Like even if it's through hallucinations.
But in that show, do they show the other kids like with
Yeah,
her?
they show all the kids. Yeah. She's
But-
always mostly hanging out with
okay.
them because she's supposed to be
Okay.
like kind of like the babysitter for them. or
Yo,
something
that's
like
kind of
that.
crazy.
Ugh.
I don't want that in my house.
I see.
Okay, there's another one. You know the
Mhm.
Power Rangers?
Yes.
There's a lot,
theory to
but
that? Don't they just fight
Yeah.
monsters?
No, there's
Uh-huh.
actually series. So apparently Power Rangers are all child soldiers fighting against their will.
Their will?
Against their will.
Mhm.
These are
Uh-huh.
child soldiers fighting against their will.
That's
This is kind of political.
That's it.
So
That's
I mean
it.
that's it.
I mean, like I thought there's more to it.
So
Like,
back in 1980s, child soldiers who were recruited in battle in Iran were given plastic keys and were told they were keys to heaven. They were then made to clear minefields ahead of the adults. This kind of stuff sadly still goes on this day around the world.
Excuse me.
I know.
what?
So in terms of Power Rangers universe, Zordon recruits teenagers from Earth to fight in a war between his people and the evil Rita Repulsa. To do this, he gives them gadgets, bright outfits, and magic abilities. He
Oh
then
my God.
essentially forces them to fight against hundreds of monsters in war that they shouldn't have been part of in the first place. So the theory ended up being inspiration of. Actually, no, I'm not talking about that. But yeah,
That's crazy.
that's kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked if you think about it. I thought Power
That should be
Rangers was like-
illegal.
It's like
What?
like the same way with kidnapping kids, no? Lure them
Mhm.
with candy and stuff.
Yeah, and then they went
to their
along with
doom.
it.
Here's the key to
Okay.
heaven. Now you get to be exploded.
It's crazy how some of these people like make up these theories. I don't know.
Yeah,
If it's, is
But
it
you,
made up?
you don't even know if it's true though.
Yeah, these are just theories.
but
and
the thing is,
conspiracies that-
when they make a conspircy about something, you
Mhm.
tend to like think about it, like, oh yeah,
yeah,
they're
it gives you a
probably
different
right.
perspective.
Yeah. Like you realize, like,
Yeah, like
could
different
be.
parts of the show, you realize things like, oh,
Yeah.
that could be why that's
Yeah.
that. You know, that's fucking nuts.
But honestly, like even these days, like the cartoon TV shows these days for kids, they're not
Mhm.
really like
For kids
with a
anymore.
lesson or something. It's like
Oh,
the same kind of concept, like they're falling in love. It's like simple lessons to be learned. It's nothing too deep, like how you're
Mhm.
explaining it. Like
Yeah,
what
that's
is it,
true.
that ladybug
maybe that's
show?
why.
You know
Oh,
that Ladybug show?
Miraculous Ladybug.
I've
It's
never
like,
seen of it.
you know,
You never
people are
seen it? Oh
so
my gosh,
into
she's so
that.
popular.
People
Yeah.
are so into it because they want the blonde dude and the
No,
ladybug girl to be
I think it's
together.
because of the way they story tell it. It almost feels like a Korean drama you're watching, but like
Mhm.
cartoon style.
but I'm saying,
Yeah, there's
if
so
it's
much
for
drama in it.
kids, why is it like that? Like,
I don't know.
what's the life lesson learned
Well,
through that? You know?
it is made by adults, right? So it's in
True.
their mindset, and they try to like make it seem like, oh, this is for kids, but they end up putting like adult jokes. Sometimes they don't
Yes.
understand.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's like us with what Victorious and all those other shows.
Yeah, a lot.
like
Like,
Carly and stuff.
Yeah, like you don't like when you're watching it when you're young. It's not like it's innocent. It's from an
Yeah.
innocent point of view. But then when
That's
you grow up, it's like they
Yeah, you rewatch shows and then you
Yeah.
see there's dirty
innuendos
jokes in
and
it. Yeah, and you're
That's
like,
so
the
weird.
fuck?
It's
Kinda
like
ruins your
what is it
childhood.
with Jade? It's like I was once a grade A student and then I dropped to a C and it's not about her grades, it's about her boob size.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's nice.
Like yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's not really for kids anymore. It's just for
Yeah.
Yeah.
adults.
But
Can
then
you
I,
just-
isn't
It's
that
actually
made
smart though, no?
Yeah, isn't that made for kids though? Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
those kind of
saying.
show? But then they make it seem like it's a dirty thing, but it's kind of inappropriate for that kind of show. They're made for kids, and they're making it.
But honestly,
that.
if I were to create something like that, I would do the same thing. I would put
Yeah.
innuendos that, like, you
Mhm.
know, they'll learn one day.
Mhm. That's why I don't really, I don't know, but like if I want to watch like something kids related, I would prefer more on like a cartoon side because that's more, you know, I would say realistic thing for a child. Not real. I'm not saying like, you know, but it's just that like when real people act or
Isn't-
like make,
Yeah.
they end up being like, you know, I don't know. People will interpret it different way than being the cartoon itself. Like it's just a kid, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. But
get
yeah. But it's still fun.
It is still fun. It's still entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The fucking background, laughing background.
Cute.
Alright,
You know,
next
for those
Mm.
type of shows that like the laughing stuff,
Mhm.
like the when the cue and laughing.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, I don't know if it's for all shows, but I saw this behind the scenes of like Friends. You guys know Friends, right?
Yeah, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
They show like the back area of like the whole sets and stuff. So apparently they do a live show of each episode, and then at the front there's actual viewers watching and then comment like laughing as the episodes go. And then apparently when they tell the jokes in the
Uh-huh.
in these episodes, and then if the audience doesn't laugh, they scrap that and they say a different one.
Really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
they
yeah.
want genuine reaction of laughter.
That
in
makes sense
Friends.
though. That makes
Uh.
sense.
And then
Oh,
it
that
showed there.
reminds me.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Mr. Bean. Because like I grew up watching Mr. Bean, like
yes.
the,
Oh, I
the
love Mr.
human Mr. Bean.
Mhm,
And
yes.
then like
Oh, you remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
the Rowan Atkinson. Like
Yeah.
I watched most of his episode when I was in the Philippines, and then like
Yeah.
I thought that the background, the laughing background was like just like you
Cued
just
in
put it
or,
there.
like, edited.
Yeah, but then every time there's new episode, it's like different kinds of laugh. Like someone would like after everyone laughs, someone would be like, "Oh, that's so funny!" Like around the
Oh.
background.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like I was like, that's kind of weird, but the thought of me was like, oh, they're probably watching it live, and then you told me this. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That is actually a live
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
kind of crazy.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay, the
Technology.
next theory. You guys know Winnie the Pooh.
No,
Oh, don't
don't do
ruin my
that.
childhood.
I
Come
told you the warning.
on.
I told you the warning.
Wait, really?
Well,
What?
not Winnie.
I think this is kind of obvious. I kind of picked up on this as I was growing up watching it, just like from based on the different characters of. Okay,
Mhm.
so Winnie the Pooh and all his friends have
Mhm.
psychological disorders.
Okay.
So it's pretty clear that Eeyore has a clinical depression,
Oh yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why he's always sad. Oh.
and then in the other characters, there's a theory where, what the fuck? Okay, Piglet is anxiety disorder. Owl is dyslexic.
Okay.
Tigger has the case of ADHD.
Oh, I see that in Tigger.
I see that
Yeah.
too.
So Pooh has ADHD and OCD, and impulsive tendencies, and is such his obsession with honey.
That's so cute.
And then
I know.
Christopher Robin apparently has schizophrenia.
This is a rabbit, right?
So no, this is
No,
the
that's
human.
dude.
Oh, the
Human.
sorry.
The little
I'm
boy.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently he manifested all those characters in his imagination.
That's cute though.
Yeah.
But not cute with the disorder.
That's not cute.
No, but without
like,
knowing
but,
that.
like, without
This is
knowing
it.
that, like if you take away his disease, his problems, like the thought of like imagining all that.
He probably like plays in the forest, right? And then like
Mhm.
sees all these characters individually, and then he put everyone have a disorder problem.
It's like, you're gonna have ADHD.
You're gonna have depression. You're gonna have like, it's gonna fuck.
Okay, never mind. I take that back.
But it makes sense though. Like if you like take a look at like all these characters
It's
and
been
see how
so
they
long.
react.
I
Like
know,
how
it's been so
Eeyore
long.
always wants to be alone all the time.
Okay, I
And
know
he's
about
always
him.
down. He's always
Yeah, he's
down all the
He's always
time.
so sad.
Yeah.
And then Tigger's always so hyper and can't move still.
He does, but I don't.
And
Is-
Piglet's always
is-
anxious.
Is Winnie the Pooh like that? Oh, I know Piglet because she always stutters, right?
What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean by Winnie?
Winnie the Pooh has ADHD,
He has ADHD and OCD.
but in what aspect? I feel like he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't really
I feel like
show the-
Winnie's so slow. No, like he's kind of just like. I feel like Winnie's high. maybe
with
Yeah,
honey.
with honey. He's like smoking that honey.
Yeah, I feel like he's just like vibing. I feel like, or am
I
I?
don't know.
I haven't watched Winnie the Pooh in so long.
Maybe
I know.
OCD kind of fits him, or
but like he's always
really
licking
high.
Honey.
paw.
his paws.
Maybe that's why he always wants to be clean. So he always.
But why
licks
is he
it.
shoving it in there?
Oh,
Maybe
that's
that could be
true.
one
But
of
he's-
the aspect.
Maybe. But he's pretty messy in his house too.
Hmm.
I don't
I
know,
don't
bro.
Well,
Maybe, like they ran out of ideas, so they put okay, let's give him both this and that or something.
You choose.
You know, it doesn't totally relate. You choose. Pick your fighter.
What do you want to be today, Winnie?
What do you want? What do
you
want?
fill that
You
in.
want to have ADHD or
Go
OCD?
What do you want today, huh?
What are you
Okay,
feeling?
here's a kind of sad one.
No.
I never thought of this, but you guys know Charlie Brown, right?
Yeah. Charlie, let me.
You know Charlie Brown, Nicole? Charlie Brown?
Can you? I
With,
think I
know,
see
with, images.
he has a dog.
Oh, him.
What's the dog's name? Snoopy?
Oh, Snoopy.
Oh no, my child. Snoopy.
I used to have a Snoopy
No.
collection.
Okay.
No.
You guys ready for
Is
this?
the owner or I don't know? I'm really
You ready for
lost.
this?
Mm.
Charlie Brown is dying of cancer.
Ooh. Oh, is that
So
the baldness?
this is a
What the
one
hell?
of, maybe a personal theory.
That's the
that
same
Charlie
thing with Caillou too.
Caillou.
Go ahead.
No, we all just assume that, to be honest, because he's bald. He's probably like your case, Nicole, with your little brother, Nico. You always just shave his
wow.
head off. Head off.
Mm.
Hair off. Not head, sorry.
What the
Okay.
hell?
So Charlie Brown is imagining all these bad things happening to him. In fact, he seems to be doing it in a way to cope the fact that he's actually lying in the hospital bed. Perhaps he feels
Aw.
that even if he's treated poorly by other kids in his imagination, at least he gets to interact with them.
Oh no.
I think he's always gets left behind, I think, in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's weak and stuff.
That's sad. Oh wait.
I read this, I was kind of like, oh, it's gonna
Wait, but do you guys watch Caillou? Did you guys watch him?
yeah.
No?
No.
You
I-
never watched Caillou? Oh my god.
It's
I'm
like a
sorry.
Canadian type of TV show.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
watch
maybe.
like you know.
But yeah,
You and I have
his is
siblings.
sad too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there's a theory for Caillou, like an
Yeah,
actual
there's
one?
a theory.
There
for Caillou.
is?
I
that
thought
he's
everyone
act-
just likes to say that he had
Like it's basically because how Caillou is like the grandma tells the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
oh,
and
no,
then-
wait, did he die?
Yeah, they're saying he died, and
Oh,
it's
that
being
makes sense.
told in the memories of
No.
Oh
him.
no.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
And then the
Hmm.
oh my god, the oh my god, wait,
Are you
Would you like
okay?
to share, Trisha? She's like reacting in her own
no.
head.
no, the grandma is actually Rosie, his little sister, and he's telling it to her own kids.
Oh
That was, I think that was the theory for it.
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
Really?
because like if you really think about it, it's not really grandma, right? She's just an adult form, the one who's telling the story, and then she has kids in front of them, so she's reminding her own children about her brother, her old yeah. That's so sad to me.
That's so sad. Damn. Yeah. I don't want to do this episode anymore. I'm just kidding. Okay, here's another one. Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Gang don't age because
I've heard a lot.
They're actually ghosts.
Oh.
Okay.
Then why are they scared of the ghosts?
That's why they stayed the same age.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
So they're just like a group of wandering spirits, basically.
But then why are they scared of other ghosts? Like Scooby is also afraid of ghosts. Or no, the blonde guy that's always with Scooby.
I don't know,
the one with the green shirt, right?
Maybe because they're a ghost. I don't know.
Also, they're scared of other ghosts.
Maybe the actual Scooby is just a wandering dog who sees ghosts.
Maybe.
Right? I mean,
maybe.
Doesn't animals see ghosts, like especially dogs?
But I thought they were dead. Oh no. Right?
Oh, here's a theory. They're a group of wandering spirits who are traveling aimlessly from town to town and exposing fake ghosts along the way.
Oh. But they could be like good ghosts, and that's why they get scared of bad ghosts.
I see.
Or that's how I played it in Y8.
And like the fact that they never have a location to go, and they don't
That's
actually
true.
like accept the payment of
they actually
give them food. I heard the ghost likes food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
I like that. But I'm not really into
Like that?
Scooby-Doo like that. You like that?
You like that?
I only like their dresses and their clothes.
Oh, there's more to it.
Mm-hmm.
So they the Scooby-Doo franchise has confirmed that the actual ghosts and ghouls exist in this universe, which means Mystery Inc. could totally be a ghost as well. The fact that they're frightened when actually encountering real spirits may be some existential what the fuck? Existential crisis in which they're unable to reconcile their own fates, which is why they're so disapproving of their existence. What? Okay.
It's like you read that but you didn't understand it.
I understand.
I don't know. What? Yeah. Yeah, let's all nod together.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Scooby. Good dog.
Such a good conspiracy theory.
Thank you. I'm so good at research. Okay, do you guys know Ed, and Eddie?
What?
You don't know Ed and Eddie? I never actually watched this TV show, but
So
like
why are you
I've seen.
explaining this?
No. It's because I've seen this. You know, in the whenever they pull out like
some of this.
trailers of shows, but then
What
you
is
never
it?
actually stay for it. Ed, and Eddie.
ED and then EDDY.
EDD and EDDY.
Eddie.
Oh, is it the
So
one
they're like
the...
kids who goes in adventures?
I know
and stuff.
what they look like, but I don't know
Oh,
what
I've
it's
seen
about.
a little bit of their... I've seen a little bit of their shows, but
On the show,
never-
right?
Like just
Yeah,
Yeah,
but what
familiar.
about it?
So they're apparently in purgatory.
Oh,
is
what?
Purgatory is basically means it's like the middle ground where it's like you're not going to heaven or hell. It's still deciding.
Oh,
But
that's
some
why they
say
have a
that
lot of
purgatory.
friends.
Some say that purgatory is basically hell because in some cases you get to repeat your mistakes over and over. There's like a whole different
Mhm.
theories to purgatories. But basically, one theory suggests that the kids of the cul-de-sac are dead. I don't know what cul-de-sac means. So they're all trapped in the purgatory. Long story short, each child is from different era of cul-de-sac's history, and all befell some tragedy in some different way. Now they're all living together in purgatory, and going about their lives only to be occasionally bothered by the demonic Canker sisters every so often.
So deep.
So cul-de-sac is a route or a course leading nowhere.
Oh, so they're lost then. They don't know where to go.
Yeah, because they're
Aw,
just
that's
repeating the
sad.
same thing over and over. That is kind of sad.
Mm.
I would hate to be stuck in purgatory. Like, if I'm going to heaven, take me. If I'm going to hell, just shoot me down. You know, like
I think purgatory is like the stage where you go insane.
Yeah.
Because looping like that constantly
Mhm.
and with the same mistakes you made, it's kind of like taunting you.
Oh my god, there was
in a
this.
way.
I don't know where I watched this. I think it's like some animated short film, but basically it's about this girl who lives in an apartment, and then she sees a murder happen, like across her apartment is another apartment. She sees a murder happen, and the guy sees her, and so he chases her down, right? So she's running. It's always like this long chasing game, and then she I think the guy hits her or something, and she wakes up and it's the same scenario again. She looks over the window and sees the murder happen. So the theory of this is that the fact that she didn't seek out for help, and then she's going to and then she ended up dying herself. So basically, like, she's in this purgatory thing that goes back over and
so it's
over,
like guilt.
her mistake. Yeah, it's basically guilt, reliving that mistake of not looking for help for that person that died.
That's
kind of fucked. That's basically, I feel like that's what purgatory is gonna be. Is like reliving your same mistakes over and over, and maybe if you break the chain of like actually, I don't know, taking initiative and actually like doing something about it, that's when maybe you might go to heaven. Who knows? Who knows? That's scary. I would hate to be in purgatory. In my head, I always thought purgatory was like a waiting room. Like there's like the judges outside, which is the God there or something, and then
It's
they
like
all
you're
say
on
your
deck.
sins, all your good things. You're just there waiting, like, fuck, I'm
kind of nervous.
Guilty.
Am I getting the job?
do I get a lawyer? Like, so true. Yeah.
You're like on queue or something. It's like a long ass line, and you don't know when to end.
Oh, you know what they say though? They say that Earth right now here is basically hell. And then when you die, they decide if you get to reincarnate and then live through hell again or go to heaven.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah,
we're basically living in hell. That's what they say.
Isn't it
hell
like
on Earth?
Depending on how good you are in the world, is the more chances you are of becoming human again.
Okay.
Sounds deep.
Maybe.
Where do you guys think you're going?
I don't know.
I think
you decide, God.
No, I would would I have the same memories again? Would I know my past life?
Or you're talking about reincarnation? Do you guys believe in reincarnation?
I mean,
I don't know.
Nicole? You don't seem. You think this is your last life and then hell or heaven? That's your. You think, is that how you?
I mean,
see the way it is?
It would be ideal.
I would want to go to heaven.
To just stop. No, I don't want to keep going again and again and again, unless
but you won't really know you're going again, right? Because if you're reincarnated, your memory gets erased. That's why some cases, like, some people get these deja vus, like they feel like they've been somewhere, been in a place where really they've never been in that place.
Okay,
maybe
then
it's like a past
if it's
life.
like that, okay, if it's like that, then I don't mind.
Like that,
but if it's something like I do. But if it's something like you're always reminded, like you're not really improving from your past life, then
the same thing over and over, different bodies.
Yeah, like what's the point? It's like you're not gonna have a better life, so why keep living again and again?
I kind of want to be reincarnated. I feel like we're all being reincarnated.
But I don't want to be a human. I want to be a dog or something.
What the fuck?
I feel like that's fun.
Okay.
Maybe, what if you get reincarnated like from different histories of life?
I want that.
You're in a different era. You're like in the dynasty era. What if you wake up as like this Chinese?
I would love to try it.
I don't fucking know.
I'd love to try it. I feel
that'd be cool.
Olden days is so much.
Yeah, you walk around with like gowns like this and you're fair maidens. I would like
fucking formal stuff.
Yeah. I've been watching too much traditional TV shows lately. Okay, this last one. So this one's kind of fucked. Oh, I got blurry real quick. Okay, the fairies in the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, okay.
Are Timmy's antidepressants.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Actually, never heard of this before. When I was reading this, I was like, no way.
Wait, say that again.
The fairies in Fairly Odd Parents are Timmy, Timmy?
Timmy.
Timmy's
Timmy.
antidepressants.
Oh, the fairy.
Yeah, the fairy.
Fairy
So
godparents.
Timmy's parents are pretty clueless and usually far too busy to know what's going on with their son. This is likely the starting point of this theory, which purposes that Timmy is depressed, and Cosmo and Wanda represents Zoloft and Prozac. I think they're like two different antidepressant pills. Maybe?
Okay.
And here when he starts struggling to deal with with his problems, and while they don't make them go away completely, they do make them easier for Timmy to handle.
It's kind of sad.
Because that's why like his wishes sometimes doesn't actually fixes the problem, right? It always something bad always end up happening again, but like it makes it more easy for him to deal with. That's why these wishes are basically these antidepressants making the pain go away. Oh, that's kind of fucking sad. I'm kind of depressed now. Let's end this episode. This is just a sad episode. But yeah, that's what that is.
There's also one where it's like, there's a creepy truth to Fairy Odd Parents where it's about a kid playing pretend with his fish. His godparents died in a car crash when he was younger. Since they were the only adults who ever understood him, he finds comfort in imagining that they were there to watch over him, since his parents obviously don't care.
Yeah, his parents are so fucking stupid. Like,
I know they are.
and then they just end up hiring this bitch of a babysitter. Vicky, I think the name.
Yeah. I think so. Damn.
Kind of sad. So sad. So, which one was your shocker? Which one shocked you guys the most?
Let me go back. Track.
Let's go through everything.
Repeat it.
Okay, SpongeBob SquarePants is a product of a nuclear testing. Rugrats babies are all dead. The Power Rangers are child soldiers. Winnie the Pooh and his friends are psychological disorders. Charlie Brown is dying of cancer. Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Inc. are all ghosts. Ed, Eddie, and Ed, whatever, are in purgatory. And the fairy odd parents are antidepressants. What was a shocker for you guys?
I think a shocker would be the purgatory one. Like, I don't really.
I would say that too.
Yeah, like not based on the cartoon itself, but just the theory behind it. It's kind of wow, because it's like a TV show, right? So you'd never expect that it would be purgatory vibes, like like loop in almost hell. Damn.
Oh, you, Nicole?
Yeah, I would say that too, because like I've never heard of like a fucking deep like theory
That
about like fucking purgatory. Like, like you never really realize until someone actually like have a theory about it. Yeah, exactly. Because the other ones are like kind of light. Like you would like just say like, okay, I get it why they think that way, but for that I thought they were just like a bunch, because I've seen some of the episode or some clips of it before, and like I thought they were just like a group of friends who just likes to hang out, but I never really think it that way. So
there's a theory about Dora the Explorer too, but I don't know it. Something.
Why are you going like this?
Caressing your mic?
Oh, sorry.
I can't hear you caressing it.
No, it's bad for the audio.
Okay. Sorry.
You're caressing it. This girl's like this.
Yeah.
No.
I'll just
put your hands up. Like, sit in your hands.
Okay.
She's like caressing like a dog. Did you guys know that there's
it's because there's a dent here, so I keep touching it. Anyway.
Stop touching it.
Anyway, yeah, but there's a theory about Dora the Explorer. Because like how how parents are always like chill with her, going out into adventures. I don't know. She might have a
they don't care about her.
Yeah, or she's like dying or something. I don't know.
No. What? So she's dying, and so her parents just let her go. It's like
no, I don't know. Like it's like fudge. I don't know, bro. Don't count me on it. I just remember. Yeah. Anyway.
I think the most crazy one for me is the Power Rangers.
What the hell? That's really
that's light.
No, because
okay, the theory.
Okay, I get that.
Child soldiers,
okay, that makes sense.
it's an actual thing, right? It's actually like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
political
Mhm.
issue or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it's crazy because I never really was invested in Power Rangers, but like I thought they were just all friends who just like to fight monsters. But the
Yeah.
fact that people link this to as child soldiers is just like, what? Where did you link the two? What the heck? But yeah,
That's
pretty
true.
crazy. It's like as if
Mhm.
someone makes a theory about Sailor Moon. I'm like, is there
Oh.
actually theories of Sailor Moon? Actually, no, I don't wanna ruin my childhood there. Let's keep anime to just. I feel like anime is already as dark as it is because
Mhm.
they're
True,
so
true.
sad in certain backstories.
Oh,
I'm surprised you didn't
Yeah.
add the Simpsons. There's a lot of theories about that, no? Or it's
I
just
saw
like
that. I forgot to copy and paste in my notes. You
But,
want to
like,
talk about
there's-
it? Go ahead.
well, I don't know a lot about it, but I've heard like they talk about like they predicted. There's a lot of predicting in that show, I think.
oh, for the
Mhm.
future.
Yeah, more on
oh,
that.
Oh,
So I don't think that's like a theory. I
Oh,
would
it's
say.
like
Yeah.
they're saying that the ones who wrote the show or did the
Yeah.
show is like from the future, and then
Oh,
it's like a
Predict
warning.
a lot of
Well, yeah, how are
they
you
predict
able
a
to
lot of
predict
events.
anything if they can't? If
Yeah, like they
can't see
predicted the
it?
Trump election too.
Yeah.
And like the
But it's kinda
JFK
crazy.
assassination.
It's like a warning, like, oh, this was gonna
Mhm.
happen in the
yeah,
next.
they even predicted about the coronavirus,
Yeah.
how we're gonna be in a pandemic or something. But it's so
Yeah,
crazy.
nuts.
Like, how would you write that beforehand without like But anyways, good
No,
job.
okay.
I feel like they list a whole different types of scenarios and they just like made that into a show, whatever happens.
Mhm.
See if it actually will.
So you don't believe in like time travel?
I think
It could be possible, no?
Maybe. I think it could be true.
Like, how could you predict so accurately? Like, even visuals, what are the same, right? This
Yeah, yeah.
orange guy with the blonde hair becomes the next president, or the virus.
Donald Trump was already
outbreak.
Yeah.
existing. Like
Even before.
he did
Yeah, but
acting before and he did
Okay. But how did you know
oh,
that he was
he's
gonna
a
be president?
politician.
Like,
Because he's famous.
He's a politician.
Yeah.
Whatever.
A lot of people like him.
Trish doesn't believe it. Trish thinks that Donald Trump just appeared out of nowhere in thin air.
no, not him. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, okay.
time traveling in that aspect. Like,
Mhm.
they saw that he was gonna become president, or
But that was
whatever.
already like a given,
You think so?
Is it? But there's elections.
I've
If
never
it's a
heard of
given.
Donald
No, because like
Elections already happened.
Trump was like already like he's been like in politics for so long, and then like you can't really
Yeah.
like a lot of people, like you would think a lot of people like him. I don't know why, but
Maybe they end up getting clues in different types of events and then they end up just like
Yeah.
making this
I think-
assumption.
I think Trump was like manipulating them or some shit like that, and then
What,
people
the directors
just
of Simpsons?
no, like
Oh.
I'm saying
Does he
that
talk
make
about that?
You better
how
make a
they-
show about me.
like how
Huh?
they voted for Trump, like how they like Trump is him manipulating them into his word that he's gonna make a big difference in the
Mm.
country. I guess that's why,
Yeah.
and he was already planning on running the elections
Yeah,
beforehand.
he's been a politician.
Yeah. So I wouldn't really say it's shocking that he won
Really.
because a lot of people supports him. I don't know why you guys support him, but go off.
Where is he? Is he okay?
Didn't they ban him from
Twitter?
Yeah.
TikTok
I know he's
His
on
social
Twitter.
media, I think.
from Twitter because of his
He keeps replying to
speech.
people.
of his comments. It's very
Yeah.
Yeah, for a
He already-
politician, he has a lot of time in his hands.
Yeah,
You know
he
what you
already
should do?
predicted.
You should make a Patreon.
He should make an OnlyFans.
You should make an OnlyFans.
What is he
Do you
gonna
think
post
there's
there?
Actually, people that would go for Trump's OnlyFans.
Yeah, to hate
Yeah,
on him. No, his
just
fans.
the comment.
That's so funny.
The comments would be like, "Run for presidency," and it's his ass cheeks being posted.
Oh no. Okay, and then on that note, thank you
You think his
guys.
ass has freckles?
Ew.
We're not talking about fucking Trump's. Anyways, on that note, thank you guys for watching
Anyway,
tonight's
I
episode.
hope he doesn't sue me.
What? Zoom in?
Sue
Sue.
me.
Oh, sue you. Nah.
Nah.
He didn't
And if
watch
you
this.
do, try me, bitch. Just kidding.
Don't say that in national TV.
National TV. with our
this will
22
rise.
subscribers. One of them's got to be Trump.
Hey.
Hey bestie.
Hey, bestie.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
and on that note, thank you guys for watching tonight's episode. I hope you like our theories, and if you like to see more of this, make sure to let us know.
We'll
Tune
post
in
a
for
part
next
2.
week and follow our socials for new updates, motherfucker. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got excited.
All right. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications, which lets us know that you want more from us.
Also,
Yeah.
comment down below any topics you would like us to talk about in the future, or if you just want to say hi, if you just want to say
Please.
something,
Comment down
Comments
below
are dry,
anything.
bro.
Come on, put some water in
Water our
there.
comments.
Water, we're thirsty.
Shy.
Yeah.
We're fun.
Shy, put some more.
We're humble.
Yeah, we will heart your comment.
Come on, 22
Yeah.
subscribers. Put 22 comments right now.
Yeah. All right. That'll be my 5 account. Just kidding.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week for our next episode. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Jeronic signing out.
Night night.
Okay, good job. Are we gonna change outfit? I mean,
Where's my
let me end
lip
it.
balm? My lips are so dry.